Hey y'all, so today I want to talk to y'all about enjoying the beauty of being right where you are and embracing where you are. A lot of times we are so currently we are in like recovery mode from a whole 2020, whatever shebang bang went on, right? And once we got out of that, it really kind of shifted us, and people was kind of still unaware. Like the people who got it, they got it, right? During the whole process in the beginning. But then the people who was still asleep and woke up a little bit later, they was like, whoa, wait a minute. Certain events took place that let them know, like, okay, I need to wake up now. And then you had some people that was still a little asleep. That was the sleep, but like when people started going back to work, right? The people who was still asleep after everybody went back to work, that's when they finally woke up, because they like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, I gotta go to work, I gotta figure something out, and playtime over, no more check, you know what I'm saying? So those people had woke up at that point, right? It's just like a collective of waking up, okay? And then you got some people that still sleep, some people that never woke up because they are just so content in their life and where they are right now. They always been content. It was like the end all be all, I have arrived. But you don't want to be in that place where you think that you have arrived. You never arrive. There's always ways to go. The earth is constantly moving. You always have to shift with the earth. You cannot stand still. Guess what, baby? Flies attract poop, right? Because it sits still. Huh? They attract themselves to that. They go to it. It's like a stank, sweet smell to they. Why would you want to attract that? That's sitting still. That's nasty. You want more for yourself, right? It's time to wake up and ignite your dreams. It's time to wake up and walk in your purpose. It's time to wake up. Look at yourself in the mirror. And when you first wake up in the morning and you just get that stretch on and you go to the bathroom, do you even look at yourself in the mirror? Look at how you look when you wake up. Look at how beautiful you are in your natural essence. Like, recognize the beauty in things around you. Recognize the beauty in everything around you. Recognize the beauty in you. Recognize the beauty in being able to say, I have a home. I have a place to call home. Be thankful for that, because a lot of people don't have that. Okay? You may not have a car, but guess what? What you can say is, I'm thankful for being able to get where I need to go when I need to get there, right? It may be an inconvenience, but guess what? It's maybe it's time for you to sit down for a second, because God be trying to protect you from stuff that you really don't know nothing about in the spirit realm. He be trying to protect you. But when you go play in the devil's den and you sit up there and you allow the enemy to come in and reign, okay, on your parade, that's when you lay down and accept defeat. You don't want to accept defeat today. You want to get up from that place. You want to walk, pick your bed up. You want to feel good about life again. You want to feel good about yourself again, right? Even, during that process, I found myself, I went from dressing a certain type of way to dressing in sweatpants. It was like I had went backwards. I didn't want to do nothing but wear jogging pants and t-shirts and stuff like that, right? You got to grow from that place. You got to heal from that place. You got to move from that place. It's no longer you. As you get older, what I realized is that when I was a certain age, I wore a certain attire, right? High school, you wear a certain attire. And then when you become an adult, you're like, oh, I don't wear that high school stuff no more. That was then. I'm grown. I'm an adult. And then you start wearing those type of clothes that you wear in your early adulthoods, in your 20s. And then you get to your 30s and you're like, hold on, let me pipe it down. I got kids that's looking at me now. I got a little couple teenagers around here, So they watching me now. I can't be dressing like them. Hold on. And it caused you to grow and move forward into your next level of attire, right? And then you get into the 40-year-old who baby. And then you start dressing like you just mature and you got this whole pizzazz about you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got this whole You know, and then when you get older, you get into your 50s and you like, it's modest and it's elegant and it's like, baby, you know? And then when you get past that, if you older, you know, you see people in that next step that's just wearing things that's comfortable because of their age and because of their bones and because they can't help it. So everything is like age appropriate, wisdom appropriate, like get into the right mindset because that plays a major part when it comes to your respect. Your dress determines your respect. I used to teach couponing classes, right? And I used to go out there and get the deals first, right? Because I had to know what the deals was, if it worked, how to work it, so I could tell my people. You know, you got to take it back to your people and stuff. And every time I went into the store to get those deals and do all of that, baby, I was like, at first, I was wearing sweatpants and t-shirt. And when I wore the sweatpants and t-shirt, they would be like, okay, she got these coupons and she got on these sweatpants and t-shirt and she got this shopping cart full of stuff. No, she trying to steal. That's what she trying to steal. Let me check these coupons out, you know? They'd be like, let me see these coupons. They were so literal when I wore sweatpants that they would be like, oh no, that picture ain't even on there. And I'm like, the picture ain't got to be on there. The word is there. That particular item is in the wording. It's not, it has to do with the picture. So that's something you got to know if you understand couponing, right? But when I had on the nice, elegant stuff, and because I don't know why I did it. What made me do it the first time? I don't know if it was because I was tired of like being prejudged of, you know, whatever. But when I did that and I put on a whole different attire, they looked at me as if I was just getting off work and I was just shopping for my family. Your attire is a ceiling to your next level. It plays a major part. Whatever it is that your attire is, it commands respect or lack thereof. The type of respect that you want to get, that you don't see yourself getting, is probably because of what you're wearing. And no, you may not be trying to attract nobody, and it may not be a motive behind what you do, why you do, how you do, dress a certain type of way. That may not be the very case. But to the next person's eyes, perception is everything. And if they perceive it as something that's taunting them because of their lack of discipline, right? Why would you want to bring that Jezebel spirit to men? Whether you were meant to do it or not, you know what come with that territory. You know when it's time to switch it up. You attach yourself to a whole different type of caliber of person just by what you wear. They know you mean business if you wear business clothes. They know you cool and you chill and you relaxed if you got on relaxing clothes. Now, if you got on gym clothes and it's all black, they might think you about to go do something to somebody, beat somebody up. You know what I'm saying? Don't go in black now, especially in the summertime with them hoodies like them kids be doing. But, never mind, on something else. Yeah. And if you just look like yesterday with the clothes, the leggings, the things that's just everybody's doing, the respect diminishes. There's a certain level of respect a woman is given when she's walking in her power, when she's sitting on her throne. Let me explain something to you. There are two types of waves, right? And I mean, when I say waves, I mean like waves, okay? So the two types of waves you got is right. This is like, they call that the princess wave. That's the wave that attracts. That's the wave that commands. her respect, right? But a lot of people out here be having the waves messed up, right? And I'm going to help you out because I know the call. You sent God a call that said you tired of being a tough one. You tired of being strong. You tired of being hard. You want your soft girl era. And it's all in your wave, right? Your soft girl era is in your wave. Let me show you something real quick. A peasant's wave. It's like this. Hey, hey, wait, hey, hey, help. It looks like a wave of despair, right? Like you saying, help me from me. Help me from my situation. Right? That's what this wave look like. Hey! That's a wave of a peasant. But baby, the wave of a queen is soft and subtle. She commands her respect. She don't chase, she attract. When you waving off frantically like that, it makes people anxious. It makes people think that, and this is metaphorically, because I don't want this to go over nobody's head, but this is metaphorically, and that wave determines who you are. Because if you do it with style and grace, everything you do, you don't ask for nothing. You expect it. But when you walk in lack, it kind of look like a peasant wave. It kind of look like a wave of despair. Like, I don't know what to do and I ain't trying to help myself, so I want you to help me. Pull me up out of this water, you know. Pull me up out of the stuff that I done got myself into because I ain't trying to help myself. They want a handout. Those are handouts. You want a hand up, okay? Because you gonna need the help. Whatever help it is you need, whether it's being a soft girl, changing your life, or what have you. But it's all about your wave, right? It's all about your posture. It's all about how you look. How are you perceived? And unfortunately, that's the type of society that we live in, right? So in order to adapt to the society that we have to live in, the world, we are in the world. We're not of the world, but we have to adapt to our environment. And there's a certain level of boldness, and there's a certain level of grace, and there's a certain level of what God looks like. What do God look like? Do you want to present God as somebody who don't wash up every day? Who don't take a shower every day? Who don't brush their teeth every day? Do you want to be presented to the world as a follower of Christ and your clothes is dirty? Your shoes is dirty? Your home is dirty? Your life is dirty. Your car is dirty. Listen, that is like the first place that people see people. Like, your car be dirty. Like, walk into your power. Step into your power. If you are a queen, queens make things shake. Okay, baby? We run the whole empire. Queens is not out here waiting on a man to make it happen. No, baby. We giving that man direction and leadership submissively. You're letting him know this is what it is and this is how it works, because most men don't have a routine. Most men don't have a system in place that can keep them organized. They're going to need you for that. But you have to be walking in your elegance. You have to be dressing in your elegance to attract that type of person. How you going to want a man with money and you don't look like money? You look like the street dude's woman, the dope man's broad. How you gonna want a man of a certain caliber if you ain't raised your level up to that caliber? At least look the part. Because guess what? If you meet a man of any type of means, baby, and he might look casual and plain, it's your job to look feminine. It's your job to look like you belong there. Not looking like you're his sugar baby. Not looking like you're his trick. Not looking like you want to look like you're his wife. Hello. But you have to practice that now. You have to get in your soft girl era now. What are you going to do to become a soft girl? Because we relax. We don't chase. We attract. You run into a brick wall trying to chase something. You attract whatever it is that you want to. So you do it with grace. You do it with style. You do it with grace and style. You do it with elegance and pride, confidence. That it's not about the outer appearance. It's about getting your soul to shine so bright that people can't help but to see you before they pull up on you. Like you shining so bright like a diamond before you even get up on them. Your presence, not what you look like. Your presence is your spirit. It comes before you, right? Because it's protecting the way for you. So that energy and that vibration, it got the vibe high, right? You might have been at the gas station one day and your energy came before you, baby. God came before you. Oh, okay. The presence, the shining light came before you. And it caused the man to look down at his gas tank and say, oh, I need gas. He wasn't even trying to get gas, but the energy just pulled him to you. The energy just pulled him in. The gravitation was so thick. Oh, What you gonna do? Walk in that soft girl era. Change you. Stop trying to change these men. You can't change a man, baby. Change yourself. You can't change nothing that ain't in diapers. Change you, because then once you change yourself, you're going to find yourself around people just like you. Where you trying to go? The rooms that you step in will change, right? A man want a woman that's about her business, baby. He don't want a woman that got slack going on in her life. He don't want a woman that can't think for herself. Critical thinking, analyzing situations. That's just, we learned that in school. Critical thinking skills that a lot of us is not using. We sit up there and talk about we don't need algebra, trig, and all of that in school, but yet we ain't even took the basics and applied it. Critical thinking skills, right? We allow others to think for us, and then we base it off of, oh yeah, that must be the way I feel, the same way that they feel, so that must be why I'm having that emotion that they having, right? Because you felt how they felt, but your perception became theirs because they verbalized what it was with them. So you accept it versus what God said about you, right? What did God say about you? He called you a woman of royalty, a royal priesthood. What is royalty? Royalty is like, when you think of royal, you think of like purple, you think of the gold. So you think of walking into this whole divine place to get to this throne where you got to bow before the queen, right? And if you acting like a peasant, how you ever gonna get people to gravitate towards you, come to you? You gotta look like Christ. You gotta look like greatness. He is great. He is the greatest thing. There is none that come before him and none that will come after him. There is nobody greater than God, okay? Therefore, you got to hold yourself up to the highest level of accountability over your life. Because it's up to you. You're the trendsetter. You're the leader. You probably the black sheep of your family. You're probably the black sheep of your family. But that just means that you are the chosen one in Christ. And as long as you chosen in Christ, it don't matter who reject you. Because you know what? A lot of times them family members be mad because you the chosen one and they ain't get the blessing. Because God already seen what their heart posture was like. What that heart do? God already knew their heart. That's why he had to bring you into the world. To fulfill his purpose, right? To fulfill his will. Not yours. This is his will. This whole entire existence is about him. It's not about us. It's about him. We were created in him, and he wants to bring us back to him. We have to return to Christ. That means we were once there. And if it takes everybody rejecting that black sheep for that black sheep to realize it was the golden calf, baby, you better walk in your purpose, because guess what? The devil be scared anyway. The devil be sending little imps to you anyway, because he's scared. He can't handle you alone. So he got to team up with somebody else to get you to go out there and be scared of him. But he couldn't even do it by himself. So he had to bring 3 or 4 people. Like the devil be just trying to jump you out here for some odd reason, because he know how strong you are. He just know that you don't know how strong you really are. So it's time for you to recognize who you really are, because you are throwing your precious pearls to the motherfucking pigs, okay? You are throwing your precious pearls to the swine. You are throwing your pearls to the swine. Hello. Are you that? Do you not see how precious you really are? See, God called you precious in his sight. Pearls are precious. And when you cast it unto unclean things, it's because you don't even value it. See, that's why God can't bless you, because you don't even see the value in yourself. You don't even see that you are a pearls. You don't even see that you pearls, and you're casting them into the swine. Once you recognize who you are and how great that you are in Christ, baby, he's going to reveal to you exactly who you are, what blessings you have, and then you won't be so quick to give it up to everybody. You're going to be very selective about who you want into your circle, because now you recognize I am the prize. Let's grow.